Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. We're back with learning about the 1980s. We're in 1986 right now. We're starting volume 4. Yeah, we're starting volume 4, man. I'm excited for this, man. We only got a few more episodes of this one left. We're learning a lot about the 80s. We've barely even touched on Michael Jeffrey Jordan's impact on the decade. So I'm excited to see a little bit more of that, see a bit more of the Larry and Magic rivalry. It's been a lot of fun, so let's get back into it. Love hearing the comments y'all have made as well about this time period. If you're a big fan of the 80s, let me know down below some of your favorite stuff. Let's go.
And Gallatin gets the
I'm not going to just keep watching this intro.
But no one.
Skip.
Fresh
Skip.
moments.
Skip. Buffer. I shouldn't have skipped this much. That was on me. Honestly, man, that was on me. That's on me because I broke it.
That defined the decade.
right shot on Elo. Good! The Bulls win it! They win it!
Coming up right now is totally NBA. And
it's
totally boss.
I was wishing I could skip that.
on the previous episode of NBA.
See, I skipped it so much, man. My quality just plummeted down to 360. Man, this is a lesson to all of you not to get greedy. To be patient. Patience is a virtue, you know what I'm saying? And so let's get into it. I think what's problem is I have a headache, and I'm trying to get rid of that headache by just calming down and enjoying my time. Can't do that when it's so much buffering and slowing down and intros and stuff, but let's get into it.
The 80s, the Lakers celebrated their historic 85 finals win on the Celtics parquet floor.
LA comes to Boston and wins the world title. 3 in 6 years.
But Larry Legend still took home some hardware with a second straight MVP award. And as the 85-86 season was set to begin, a rookie big man was ready to step into the spotlight in New York City.
Okay, Pat.
The NBA held the first ever draft lottery with 7 teams vying for an All-American from Georgetown,
Pretty much at that point.
Wait, this is the first televised one?
New York City.
Is that what they're saying?
The NBA held the first ever draft lottery with 7 teams vying for an All-American from Georgetown.
Pretty much at that point in time, you knew that it was Patrick Ewing.
Ewing was the key at that time, and everybody knew going into the lottery that if you could get Ewing, you got a franchise player for the next 12, 14 years.
The second pick in the 1985 NBA draft.
Please, Lord. Please, God, let me have his brother.
I can't believe it. I can't believe this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. This is gonna happen.
Indiana and New York, and I got my fingers crossed. I'm like, oh, we get the big fella, I'll move the power forward.
Goes to the Indiana.
Oh, hell yeah!
Wait, what?
Busher giving it one of those.
He did an okay job at containing himself. I would have jumped up and started screaming.
Basketball is back in New York City, my friend.
Everyone thought this would lead to a championship, man. That's unfortunate when it doesn't go your way.
We're saved.
When Patrick was drafted,
But you know what? You can't take away the fun and enjoyment of basketball they still had in the 80s and 90s. Even if they didn't get it done. To me, I think winning's the most important thing. It's not the only thing.
the city of New York was ablaze.
New York was on fire.
It was like when Obama got elected president. It was that big of a deal.
He's gonna take us to the championship in New York.
Obviously, there was
I don't know about that. The first black president versus drafting Patrick Ewing. I don't know if it was the same level of excitement, but hey, maybe it was. I don't know.
A lot of expectations coming in from Georgetown and being the #1 pick.
What pressure?
When he got to New York, he was like the modern day Willis Reed, man. He was a monster.
Misses and Ewing says hello to the NBA.
I mean, the knee pads were nasty. I mean, he wore volleyball knee pads. That's really nasty.
That is
But
gross.
he was the man.
That looks nasty, especially with the shorty shorts.
Yeah.
I wonder if it made him healthier, though. It could be.
Today's draft represents the opportunity for a very exciting group.
The incoming class came in all shapes and sizes and included one late, great hardwood hero from the heartland.
The Indiana Pacers select Wayman Tisdale.
Tibbs. But you talking about one of the nicest guys and one of the most talented guys that I've ever seen.
The double team comes. Put it in the bucket, send it to the line. That's Wayman Tisdale.
Oh, man. The biggest butt ever in the game.
Nah, dude. What? That's all you have to say about him? Wayne Tisdale. Wayman Tisdale. Ain't no way his one takeaway from his career you can say that he had a big badonkadonk. That's the craziest thing, and also it's not loading, man. I thought I fixed my internet. Thought my internet issues were behind me. I guess not. More reasons to crash out. Let's get back into it. We'll look up Wayne Tisdale whenever they decide to load his big butt, okay?
And a hard left-handed to check. And he has some really cool albums in jazz. He's the man.
Okay, he's a musician as well.
Chris Mullins, St. John, 6'6".
Let's go.
He was a white dude who talked.
I ain't never seen Chris Mullins' hair like that. That is crazy.
Chris Mullins, St. John, 6'6". He was a white dude who talked like a brother.
I'm gonna make the best of my situation. I'm looking forward to it. Big O. I remember him always issuing threats like a mob boss.
Walking in with the big furs back in the day in New York. And we got so much love for Charles Oakley.
You know what Oak was doing? He was bringing out the man in you, man. Get out of here with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this
Xavier McDaniel, dude, I've never heard of most of these guys. And they were drafted up pretty high. Let's start with Wayman Tisdale. Oh, you're going to buffer again. See that? Oh, he passed away June 9th, 2026? What? Oh, he didn't. He passed away May 15th, 2009. What the heck? Oh, he was born June 9th. Man, I'm tripping. I can't believe I'm tripping this much. Dude, he passed away young. What? What happened? See, now I'm locked in for other reasons. Cancer. Whoa. His esophagus ruptured following radiation treatment for his cancer? Dude, R.I.P. Wayman Tisdale. That might be the craziest death I've ever heard of. His esophagus just gave out. I didn't know radiation could do that. Oh my gosh. Dude, nothing but respect for Wayman, dude. I have never heard of him, but he had an over 10-year career. 14 points per game, 14, 16, 16, 19, 22, 20, 16, 16, 16, 10, 10, 6. The man was consistent. Getting them boards as well. Playmaking a little bit. Defending a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Wow. It's crazy when you learn about these guys. It's so late in life. I didn't even know he had passed away. Who was the other guy? Oh, Charles Oakley. Yeah. I know way more about Charles Oakley. Didn't he always like to fight people? That's how I know him now. But I feel like, obviously, he had, other significant parts about his career. He played with the Bulls, with MJ. He played with the Knicks, with Ewing. The man played with some interesting players. I think he played with Vince Carter. I'm pretty sure that overlaps correctly. Charles Oakley, man. Madison Garden arrest. Well, I remember that. That was 2017. Madison Square Garden arrest. Yeah. Good times, man. Good times. Charles Oakley, a big bruiser kind of guy, defender, rebounder. I respect it, man. I love those types of players. Great archetype. Let's get back. Who's Xavier McDaniel? Did he have a good career?
Seattle Supersonics drafted this man by the name of X-Man.
He had a raspy voice. You don't pay no attention to it.
He was buff. He had shiny hair.
I don't even think he has eyebrows, dude. He looks crazy.
And he didn't take no boo.
There is Karl Malone.
Wait. He was the 13th pick and he got a 13-year-old pregnant?
And he didn't take no boo.
Have y'all ever seen that video of Patrick Beverley finding out that Karl Malone got a 13-year-old pregnant? That is one of the funniest reactions I feel like I've ever seen in my life. Because he genuinely had no idea. You could tell the man was shook to his core. I highly recommend y'all watch that video. Karl Malone, 13th pick. That speaks volumes, man. Because I guess he was drafted probably before the incident happened. Let's see. Let's go to the controversy. Because obviously, look, man. The man was a beast on the court. Played 82 games so many times in his career. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times in his career. Played 81 games, 80, 81, 81, 80, 81. Like, the man was a force to be reckoned with. Averaged 20 from 86 to 2003. That is ridiculous, dude. Obviously faced off against the great Michael Jeffrey Jordan multiple times in the NBA Finals. Put up a good fight multiple times. I'm interestingly enough not seeing the controversial stuff on here. On Wikipedia. Because I feel like in this woke day and age, not that it's like back then, obviously Karl Malone did what he did, but nobody really cared, it seems like. He still had a full career. Yeah, I'm just confused. None of the controversies coming up here. All right, I guess maybe we've swept it under the rug, perhaps. But yeah, he had a kid who ended up joining the NFL. Stuff like that. I don't know. How do y'all look at Karl Malone now? Now that with the controversy in there, do y'all still recognize him as like one of the greats? Obviously, he is. Like, you can't take that away from him. But people can definitely change the way we perceive him, and sometimes that matters a little bit more. Because, like, dude, look at this. In the playoffs, 30 points per game, 30 points per game, 29, 29, 29, 27, 27. Like, ridiculous stats for his entire career. He just could never get the championship, man. He literally had everything else. Let's see. See, I'm just curious now. Oh, yeah. Is this it? No, I can't even find it, dude. Hey, his PR team did a great job of scrubbing the internet from this. And then again, I'm only looking at Wikipedia. It's not like I'm really doing a deep dive. Karl Malone, 13-year-old. We're not going to dwell on this too much longer. But in 1983, Karl Malone, then 20-year-old student at Louisiana Tech, impregnated a 13-year-old girl named Gloria Bell. The resulting child, Demetrius Bell, born in 1984. Initial denial. Malone initially contested the paternity, resisted court orders and DNA testing. There was a settlement. Demetrius played in the NFL with the Buffalo Bills, which is kind of cool. Years later, reports indicate that Malone and Bell eventually established a relationship and had communication later in life. So him and his son. See, Patrick Beverly finds out about Karl Malone for the first time. Yeah, it's a great video. I highly recommend it. It's 4 minutes long, so I'm not going to show it here. But, man, I don't know. What do y'all think about this? I didn't grow up with Karl Malone, so I don't... Like, he's not like, outside of him playing with Michael Jordan, and, like, obviously him and Stockton had a really powerful duo. I don't think about Karl Malone very much, but I'm curious what y'all think who grew up on him.
There is Karl Malone.
Karl.
Is that Karl Malone? Okay.
That's Karl, dude.
What the white pants? Was it after Labor Day?
Ah, Karl Malone.
We had to change a few.
See, why are people saying the names like
Was it after Labor Day?
Ah, Karl Malone.
Karl Malone?
We had to change a few of those colors. Bring it down. Where's the blue pants that match the suit?
Karl the mailman, all that nice curly hair, man, shaved on the side, running, jumping, shooting, dunking.
Yes, the mailman delivers.
The mailman delivers. That's such an amazing nickname, dude. Like, that is a goated nickname. Big shout out to whoever came up with it.
Detlef was one of the first guys to come over and really hit it big.
The first German to be an all-star.
And Detlef Schrempf knew he was a long way from his home in West Germany when in his first ever preseason game, he had a close encounter with his boyhood idol, Dr. J.
He went back to us, I got this, and I jumped, and the ball kept going up, and I looked, and there was a hand above me, and dunked right on top of me.
As the Sixers are really exploiting the first-round rookie out of Washington, Detlef Schrempf.
Second half, I get the ball, and I dunk it left-handed, right on top of him. And I'm running down the...
Right on top of him?
Second half, I get the ball, and I dunk it left-handed.
I wouldn't say right on top of him. I would just say near him.
Right on top of him. And I'm running down the court, and Moses Malone goes, that white boy can play.
Dude, Detlef Schrempf, wasn't he on Parks and Rec? I hate that that's the only reason I know him. But he played for the Pacers, right? Parks and Rec. If y'all ain't watched Parks and Rec, y'all need to stop watching this video immediately and put it on. It's good, dude. It's a good show. We'll get back to Detlef once it decides to load, but I want to learn more about his career.
And at the '86 dunk contest, the rookie with the funny name stole the show.
Spud!
Did his mother like potatoes? I mean, I'm not sure.
He looked like somebody's child playing, and he was grown.
Well, how tall was Spud?
5'7". We've never seen nothing like that before.
I don't even understand why he's in this.
But Spud quickly let everyone know that he was in it to win it.
Crazy. He's shorter than me.
I don't think that people even realize what Spud Webb was able to do at his height.
The amount of space that he had to jump to get to the rim because he literally could fit in a car seat.
Unheard of. And I'm up in the stands. Throw it. Free kick. Backwards. Unheard of.
His timing was so impeccable. I don't know how many times he must have practiced these.
I never saw him after practice. We never saw him in practice trying to do that type of thing.
Hey, Coach, nobody ever saw a little man with hops like that. Trust me.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, just.
And hop.
Freak it. Swing the legs, though, but look at the leg part.
It was just a couple little Arsenio Hall waves.
And beat everybody in the dunk contest. A baby.
And I went home and thought I could do all this same stuff.
I tried to go out and bounce balls, 360 dunk, double pump.
Yeah, he kind of made me think I could dunk. And then I realized I couldn't.
Dude, honestly, like, obviously you got, like, your Michael Jeffrey Jordan's inspiration to everybody, but Spud Webb, an inspiration to every man under the 5 foot, like around 5'7", an inspiration to every short kid in America, and maybe abroad. I don't know who was watching back then. Detlef Schrempf, decent career. He did play with Indiana. I was correct about that. So he definitely was on Parks and Rec. And yeah, good Eurobasket career, solid playoffs. In '92, he averaged 21 points per game in the playoffs. Okay, Detlef. Yeah, he really took off after he left Dallas. Once he got to Indiana, he was lethal. 3-time All-Star, All-NBA third team. Yeah. German Player of the Year. Let's go, Detlef. And then Spud. What is Spud Webb? Like, I know he was a good dunker, Spud Webb, but what did he actually accomplish in his career? Like, day to day, you know what I'm saying? Homie averaged 9.9 points per game, 2.1 rebounds. The fact that this man had 2.1 rebounds is kind of insane. And then 5.3 assists. He was dunk contest champion, USBL All-Star game. He did hop around a little bit. Atlanta, Sacramento, Atlanta, Minnesota, Orlando. The man averaged 16 points per game 1 year. Starting. 16 points per game. Efficient, by the way. 45% from the field, 37% from three if we round up a little bit, which I will. Big shout out to Spud Webb, man. That is an impressive career right there. Even though you never actually won anything outside the dunk contest, impressive career nonetheless.
You know, Spud may have been undersized for a slam dunk king, but he was the perfect height to see eye to eye with fellow Hawk Mike Fratello, the '86 Coach of the Year.
Okay, Mike.
Jersey guy, tough as nails.
You're not in the game. Get in the game now.
His dad was a boxer. I would not want to fight Michael.
He had like that white Jerry curl freaking. He was right. He was always smooth.
You know what's crazy? I'm trying to grow what he got right there. I'm trying to grow a little baby afro.
That'll send Fratello back to the telestrator.
Hey, Coach, how you grow your afro, man? Tell her, bro. What you do, man?
Anybody could look at a photo of a guy with a hairdo like that and go, that's the 80s.
Coming up next on MB80s.
What? Round mound of rebound.
Welcome back to MB80s Volume 4. In 1986, Dominique Wilkins was the NBA's top scorer, but year in and year out, he was known by the league's most fitting nickname.
Dominique had the perfect nickname.
Human highlight film.
Dominique is going to jam.
Highlight, right?
Well, they call it the human highlight film.
Look, the human highlight film.
That's why it's called the human highlight film.
This was the Magic Johnson of the South.
Neek drives right, spins. Oh, what a move.
Ooh, I like Neek as well. Never heard of that.
Oh, Dominique. Oh, what a move.
He was crazy, Dominique. So I don't know how he dunked so hard. Over people.
When he dunked, you could hear it rambling through the speakers of the TV.
Wilkins the other way. Slam down.
If he was playing on television, you wanted to sit down and watch.
Wilkins lights it up. He hasn't missed anything.
He's the first person who would make you go home and put your VCR on, because he was a guy that you would say he's going to do something that you hadn't seen.
Yep. Oh, my goodness. Did you see that jam? I don't know how he did that. Dominique.
He was the show.
Neek actually was a showstopper. And we probably can use one right about now. Stop that show. Now, when spring was in the air, Michael Jordan was in rare form.
Okay, we're actually talking about Michael Jeffrey Jordan finally. I've been waiting for it. It's '86. We haven't even mentioned him really. Dominique Wilkins. Let me do my little research. We'll get back to it whenever it loads, of course.
63.
63 against the Celtics.
63-point game in Boston Garden.
This was his true coming out party to the world that year, and it was frightening.
Taking the tempo away from the Celtics, trying to Michael Jordan right now.
When I get the ball, I'm looking to destroy my defensive man.
Jordan puts Chicago up again.
This was a playoff game.
Yeah.
You know, this Mike had 4 set of hair.
That game was one of the great experiences of all our lives that covered it.
They're throwing every defender that they can throw on the team at him, and it doesn't matter. He's doing the same thing.
Jordan trying to fake Bird, hits the jumper.
He's good. He's awful good.
Long range, Jordan hits it. 56 for Jordan.
In their house with their fans watching.
Jordan ties the game.
Oh, boy.
63 points, and you're looking at an all-time record.
Oh, boy.
But I'm really on my game like I was in Boston. I don't think it's too many people that can stop me. I don't think it's anybody can stop me.
Correct.
From there, that's when everybody had to sort of become obsessed with watching.
The only thing is, they didn't win that game.
Yeah, but Ralph Sampson and the Rockets won this one to clinch a spot in the finals. Rockets won this one to clinch a spot in the finals.
I've seen this highlight. It's like opening up a lost memory, dude. I haven't seen this in a long time, but... Whoa.
Yeah, but Ralph Sampson and the Rockets won this one.
What a ridiculous shot, dude.
To clinch a spot.
What an insane shot by Ralph Sampson.
In the finals.
And it's cool to know who he is because he was in the video a couple days ago.
It's over. A miraculous shot.
That's crazy.
And somehow it just bounced and fell through. It was a bizarre play.
The Houston Rockets, the Western Conference Championship.
Yeesh.
Wow.
And Cooper's just kind of like, I can't believe he made that.
Magic say he still have nightmares.
Wait,
and felt
One more thing.
Yeah.
Western Conference Game 5, Houston leads 3-1. So that eliminated them? They eliminated the former the Los Angeles Lakers champions with that shot. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
They still have nightmares about that shot.
Why do we not talk about this shot more?
Congratulations to you as the MVP.
Yeah, when the 19...
Larry Bird joined Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell as the only players to win 3 consecutive league MVP awards. Insanity.
1986 award season rolled around. Larry added to his legend and his most valuable player trophy collection, too.
He was one of the greatest players of all time, and he was all business.
Well, Red tricked me again. He told me I was coming up here to sign an extension on my contract.
What a guy.
Yeah, not quite. But the biggest deal in Beantown that season helped to make a former MVP the 6th man of the year.
Bird to Walton.
It's kind of nice to see him be a part of the great Celtic franchise.
I like Bill. He did his own thing, and he was all back to natural and all of that.
Hey, Joe, what do you know? Your hair's a masterpiece.
And he had all this hair on him, and I didn't want to rub up against him because he was going to be funky leaving that game.
Bill Walton. Yeah, he came there. We're going to get the ring for Bill. Okay, Dad. I hated that team.
Hate is a real strong word. But let's face it, the Celtics were the league's rudest hosts. They lost only 1 game at home all year, en route to raising banner number 16.
Reverse layup by Larry Bird, who has every move in the book. And Bird with a great pass to Walton to Hale. That is Celtic basketball.
That was a dominant era for the Celtics. That 86 team, you can make the case for being the greatest team of all time.
Why we buffering again? I don't like it. No, I don't like it. Steve Kerr, you make me sad. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Carries up the...
See, you already made me stop, so we're going to look at Dominique Wilkins real quick. 9-time All-Star, All-NBA, 4-time second team, blah, 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 blah. I want to look at the career stats, man. Yeah, he played with Atlanta most of his career, played with the Clippers, Boston, San Antonio, Orlando. I hate it when guys jump around like that at the end, but you got to do what you got to do, man, if you want to keep playing. But yeah, man, the man was averaging 30. Not once, but twice. And then he had a 29-point game season, another 29.9, 28-point season, 27. Like, this man was a dog, dude. Man. He's got to be the best player in Atlanta Hawks history, right? by far. Like, not even close. Also, 1981 finals. NBA. I need to check something real quick. Oh, wait, well, okay. We'll finish this. We'll come back.
And the Rockets want to know what hit him.
I mean, I always felt that that's the best team I've ever seen in this league. I'm sure Magic's got a team he liked to throw up against it, but to me personally, I thought that's the best team ever assembled.
Red, you want to say something?
What I want to say is, you know how it feels because you've been here before. Me, I haven't scored a point.
You know? But you kind of brought the guys here that scored the points.
Well,
so you're overpaid.
Yo, NBA's Volume 4 will be right back.
Yeah, okay, man. That was a good one. Have we loaded? Yeah, Rockets Celtics. What are the odds that Larry Bird beat the Rockets twice? Like, that's such an unlikely, like, rivalry. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's low-key a rivalry. Houston got whooped twice in the finals. Versus Larry. Brutal, man. It's brutal to make it to the finals twice and get mollywopped by the Celtics. You beat the champion Lakers and you get beat by the Celtics. Like, it's a tough battle. It's a tough one, man. But yeah, dude, the 80s have been unreal. Magic has 3 championships. Bird has 3 championships. So 81 was Magic. 80 was Magic. 81 was Bird. 82 was Magic, right? 83 was Bird. 84. Now I lost track, dude. NBA Finals winners 80s. I'm losing track. I'm not going to spoil the next ones because I don't really remember it well. So I'm going to hold my hand up. You can't really tell, but I'm not cheating. Okay. 80 LA, 81 Boston, 82 LA, 83 Philly. That's right. I'm not spoiling. We're at 86. So we got Boston 86, LA 85, Boston 84, Philly. Yeah, man, this Laker Boston going back and forth. Back and forth. That makes it so entertaining, dude. Like what do you think is better? Michael Jordan three-peating twice, or Bird and Magic going back and forth for those three-peats that they had? I feel, and then Dr. J and Moses Malone got one of them in between there. Like, that's just so entertaining to me, man. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. This year was amazing. Could potentially... Do y'all think the 86 Celtics are the best team of all time? Do you think the Bulls are better? The 2017 Warriors are better? I'm curious what y'all think. Let me know down in the comments below. Hope y'all have a great day, night, whatever time of day it is for you. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Deuces.